I love you, Jesus.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
I love you, Jesus.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
You give me reason, you give me hope.
Mimash, hamanit aleha.
Jesus never let me go.
As internet personalities go, I gotta say, honestly, I think Trisha Paytas is one of the more interesting ones. Hey, don't shout at me. Removing all the problematic things, if you just kind of take a step back and look at it, as a whole picture, it's interesting. It's an interesting case study, I think. But I took a couple of days away from the internet and away from looking at Twitter, not on purpose, not like I was doing some I'm taking a break thing. It was actually just because the Animal Crossing update came out and all I could do was play Animal Crossing. But when I started paying attention to the internet again, all I could see were things about Trisha Paytas being Trisha Paytas, and I was having a hard time keeping up with it all, so I thought today we would talk about it a little bit. What's crack, it's VangelinaSkov, and today, like I already said, we are going to be talking about Trisha Paytas and the shenanigans they've been getting into in the last, couple of days, few weeks, however long it's been. Is this an entire season of Trisha or just one episode? I'm not entirely sure. Perhaps it's 2 separate episodes. I don't really know. But there has been a lot going on in a very short space of time, and it all entirely baffles me. So I want to take a look at her social media. I want to take a look at what she's been saying. So let me take out my notes here. But for absolutely no reason, just can you guys tell me the time? Can you look at my phone and tell me, does it say the time here? No. Do you like my case, by the way? So I'll look good to you. What time did you say it was? 8:04. Okay, well, time for me to get my whoops. Oh no. my phone fell. Oh my god. Wait. It's fine. Thank God for the sponsor of today's video, Casetify, for keeping my phone safe. And as you can see, it is perfectly fine. You guys already know I absolutely adore Casetify. Today alone, I'm not joking, that's actually the 5th time I've dropped my phone. It's just the first time I've dropped it on purpose. Because for some reason I kept knocking it off the table when I was trying to edit earlier. I don't know what's happening. My arms were not obeying my brain, but I kept knocking my phone off the table, and it's still perfectly fine, obviously, because of Casetify's fantastic 2-layer Chi-Tech technology. They honestly give you some serious protection. Their Chi-Tech 2.0 technology is drop test approved for up to 9.8 feet. Not to mention the fact that they are super stylish, they're really slim. You can get really cool custom designs that you can, put your name on. You can do what I did and put your branding on it. Do I have branding now? I don't know. Or if you don't feel like customizing something yourself, they have a ton of design options to choose from, so you can have pretty much anything to fit any mood or style. Casetify's cases are 100% non-toxic and non-hazardous, and as well as that, they also have an antimicrobial coating which kills up to 99% of bacteria, which thank you gods, I hate germs. I'm so scared of germs. I can't cope with germs. This phone makes my life so much easier. And just to add to the list of why these cases are amazing, on top of all of that, you have the fact that their new impact and ultra impact cases are made of 65% recycled and plant-based materials, so you know that you're doing your part to try and be more sustainable. Those cases are also compatible with 5G and wireless charging. So whether you want to get this case for yourself, which I would highly recommend that you do, or if perhaps you've started your Christmas shopping already and you want to get it for somebody else, you can get 15% off your order when you go to casetify.com/Vangelina. That link is also going to be in the description for you to check out as well. So thank you Casetify so much for sponsoring today's video. Now let's talk about Trisha Paytas. So the first debacle that I sort of heard about is that Trisha Paytas now says that they're a vegan, which obviously when I first heard it, I was wondering why people were complaining about that, because that doesn't really seem like something you can complain about. Of all the things that Trisha Paytas has done, that really does seem harmless. So for context, Trisha uploaded a video called I'm Officially Vegan Now, in which they talk about being a vegan, clearly, as the title would suggest. However, a couple of days before that, they'd uploaded a video which had received quite a lot of backlash because they had rabbit skin chairs, which are honestly, they're horrific. They're horrific. I don't know in what world that's nice furniture. Sometimes you can see stuff made out of fur or whatever and you get it. I wouldn't get it myself. But it looks like a decent enough piece of furniture or whatever. This thing is like something out of one of my nightmares. Like, anyway, it's beyond the point. So clearly, people were pretty confused about the whole vegan thing and assumed that Trisha is just trolling or whatever. However, Trisha has now said that, you know, they're not a troll.
You know, it's such a funny thing when you have a reputation of being like a troll. Like, people will always think you and see you as a troll. And while I'm practicing mindfulness and just knowing that I am who I think I am and not anyone else's thoughts or opinions or doubts, that's their own journey. I don't judge it. My ego's not in the way to try and understand other people. But like, it's funny when you have that, people can't see you as anything else. People are like, change. And then you change and then they're uncomfy and they're like, no, you're just a troll. They want to put you in a box. So this whole thing of like, she's just trolling, all this stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I just spent $400 on Trader Joe's groceries, all vegan. Like, I'm just trying to make a change. I'm trying to be healthier in mind, body, and spirit. But sometimes people don't want you to. That's okay. I'm doing it for myself and just sharing my journey.
The thing is, I guess the chairs must have come a while ago and the decision to become vegan would have come after that. So I guess in that sense, it makes sense. Although, is this something that Trisha's going to give up on? I don't know. Like, Trisha is somebody who does tend to pick up things and give up on them very quickly, and I get it because I am completely the same. Like, I understand. But it does seem to me like they're actually trying, which is nice. Like, you can't knock anybody for trying to be vegan. It is a nice thing to do. And it's definitely a good thing to do. Whether they stick with it or not is a whole different issue. People were pointing to a picture that Trisha had posted of their... Why am I making up words? People had pointed to a picture that Trisha had posted of their vegan fridge, and they were pointing out that there were some non-vegan items in there, butter and eggs and some other stuff. But I'm just gonna remind you all, Trisha doesn't live alone. There's somebody else in the house. I'm not saying that it definitely wasn't Trisha's. I'm just saying it could be Moses's. Or Trisha could just be transitioning to vegan and just going mostly vegan and then slowly getting rid of all the products. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of their own thing. It's definitely not like a terrible thing that they're doing. But again, will they drop it in a week? I don't know. But speaking of dropping things, we have the other thing that's going on at the moment that is, I don't know, it seems like Trisha is becoming a Hare Krishna. They posted this picture of themselves right outside the Hare Krishna community, which says that peace begins when you accept that you neither own or control anything. And this is just kind of strange for the fact that Trisha has been for many, many years devoutly Christian, has even made songs about Jesus, which I think we're all aware of by now.
Fell in love so fast, but I know this love will last. How do I know? How do I know? He was with me from the start. He was always in my heart. Though I stray far, here you are, Jesus, my superstar. I love you, Jesus. And I love you, Jesus. You give me reason. You give me hope. And Jesus never let me go.
And then recently began converting to Judaism. Again, it's not really my business though, what they're doing religion-wise. And I'm just gonna say, I've talked about this on my channel before. I am somebody that has gone through religions like socks. Does it have to do with BPD? I don't know. Probably, but either way, I can't really judge on that front, can I? And I also don't think that it's that harmful, although I do think some of the comments on this picture are pretty funny. Trisha collecting religions like infinity stones. Somebody just said Hare Krishna. Now look, maybe there is some massive problem with joining religions that I just don't understand and I don't see. So obviously, you know, if there is a big issue, feel free to educate me on that nicely. But from my point of view, it seems fairly harmless. Again, could be wrong. I've seen people say that they're trying to make a mockery out of religions, which I don't really see that being the case. It genuinely, to my eyes, looks like Trisha is just finding things that they feel connected to or that helps them feel fulfilled in some way. And that's definitely something I can understand. Again, I've changed religions about 50 times, although for the longest time I've just been non-religious. Although didn't we say in a live stream once I was going to write down all my beliefs for you? Like, just set out my entire belief system and then just, like, I don't know, make my own religion or something. Not a cult. Again, I might be wrong about it being harmless. There could be some major problem that I'm not seeing. If there is, feel free to let me know, but this is just how I see it. I am going to say as well, Trisha has been posting some videos and TikToks about Hare Krishna yoga and stuff like that, so
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
But yeah, just thought I'd add that in so nobody can say that I didn't tell you. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today, so do let me know in the comments what you think about all of this, what you think about the veganism and the rabbit chairs and the Hare Krishna stuff. And if you don't want to leave me a comment about that, then leave me a comment. What is this? And if you don't want to leave me a comment about that, then leave me a comment letting me know what your favorite vegan food is, because it seems kind of fitting for this video. I mean, that's actually a hard question. I don't know my answer. Oh dear. Oh, actually, well, it's probably not my favorite, but I'm enjoying it right now. I've been buying these really nice veggie burgers. I think they're from Super Value, or maybe they're from Lidl. I don't know, but they're with quinoa and spinach and something else. They're delicious. I know that doesn't sound delicious, but they're actually really good. Anyway, like I forgot to say at the start of the video, please subscribe and turn on all notifications with that little bell button right beside the subscribe button so that you can get notified when I upload. And you can also follow me on social media. Like, comment, share, and don't forget that you can get 15% off your Casetify order if you go to casetify.com/Vangelina. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!